friends, it's Miss Whelan. I'm realizing I've been wearing this sweatshirt a lot. So today we're going to read fishing lessons, and you can see it's about Clifford, the big red dog. There are a lot of things you can do with read-alouds at home. You can talk about the nouns in the book. Clifford is a noun. And using read-alouds, you can talk about ways to write stories. Like Clifford is a big red dog, so you're describing Clifford, and I'll get to more of that. And then before you start the book, you can flip through the pages and talk about some vocabulary words in the book that your child might not be familiar with. So, for instance, there's a model airplane. So you can mention that a model airplane is a small representation of an airplane. It's a little toy that looks like a big airplane that would fly in the air. Let's see. So this has lagoon, and you can talk about what a lagoon is. This says Clifford barked approvingly, so he was approving. That means he liked what she had to say, and we'll talk about that. So I'm going to just get to the book, and I'll go through the words and the vocabulary while I read. Okay, so I've got a bite, cried Charlie as he reeled in the big fish. So he pulled in, he reeled in the big fish. I wish I knew how to fish. And then you can talk about the rhyming words, wish, fish. They also have the digraph sh at the end, wish, fish. So there's so many things you can do, and I don't want you to do too many, but each day you could read the book again and focus on different things. The next morning, Emily raced down to the pier. So she raced down for her fishing lesson. But Charlie was checking out the new model airplane, and you can ask your child, what was a model airplane? What did that mean again? Let's go to the park and fly it, said Charlie. Well, we'll fish tomorrow. Come on, Elizabeth. Everyone took turns flying the airplane, even Clifford. The next day, Charlie wanted to play on a new rope swing at the lagoon. So there's the rope swing at the lagoon. We'll fish tomorrow, We'll fish tomorrow, Emily Elizabeth, said Charlie. Well, okay, said Emily. Look out below, cried Charlie. The following day, so the next day, so when they're saying following, they're meaning the next day, Emily waited at the pier, but Charlie never showed up. He must have forgotten about us. We'll just have to teach ourselves how to fish, Clifford barked approvingly. It took them a few tries to get the hang of it. So that means they had to keep trying, and they had to practice before they understood how to fish, because they were teaching themselves. Finally, Emily Elizabeth cast the line over the water. So finally, after trying and trying, she did it. Then she hopped onto Clifford's front paw and waited for a fish to bite. And that means the fish is going to bite the end of the line that she threw in the water. At the lagoon, Charlie played on the rope swing again. Woohoo! I knew you'd be here, Charlie, Jetta said with her hands on her hips. What do you mean, said Charlie. You promised to teach Emily Elizabeth how to fish, said Jetta, and now she's trying to teach herself. Charlie felt terrible. Did Charlie feel good? So you can talk about how he's feeling. No, terrible means he felt bad. I hope it's not too late to fix things. Charlie ran all the way to the pier. So what is a pier? A pier is a long walkway that's over a water or ocean, and it's a place that you can fish. When I lived in Florida, we had a pier that I liked to go to. Okay, so Charlie ran all the way to the pier. Hi, Emily Elizabeth, he said. Catch anything? And he's asking her that question. Nope, she said. Eat any worms, he asked. Nope. I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise, he said. Would you like some help now? Emily Elizabeth stared at the water. Her line gave a little lurch. So that's a word that we don't hear a lot. So there was a little tug at the end of the line. Then her line tugged. So look, you could see by the picture what that means. The fish was biting at the end of it. Yes, said Emily Elizabeth. I'd like some help right now. I just got a bite and it's a big one. They pulled and pulled. Clifford helped. Snap, the line broke and they tumbled onto the pier in a heap. Wow, said Charlie. Now you're an official fisherman. Emily Elizabeth looked surprised. But I didn't catch anything, she said. That doesn't matter, said Charlie. Every fisherman has to have a story about the big one that got away. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story.